Hello everyone, welcome to your pick a card reading. Just let you know, on Facebook and Instagram I do horoscope readings a lot more frequently. I do a lot more readings on there frequently. Here I just do every once in a while pick a card. So I'm starting to do more. God help me. Okay. So for our first group, this is a relationship reading. So if you're in a relationship, this is your reading. It's not for situationships. That's be the next one. It's not for single people, it's for relationships. Okay, so my first group I have here an amethyst and this vampire deck, which I love vampires, by the way. Fun fact, with Blade, all those cool movies, Interview with a Vampire. Second is this Egyptian deck with this black obsidian. Okay, let you pick. All right, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Father. Let's look what's going on for my group one who picked the purple amethyst. This is for if you're in a relationship, all right? Let's see what we got. Let's see the first card. What's the situation with you and your person in a relationship? We have a Seven of Swords. Okay, so some self-sabotaging going on. It's really some shadow work here that needs to be cleared. Your shadow needs to be acknowledged here, like you yourself, not outside. So yeah, I see some self-sabotage going on. I am hearing be careful. Okay, it is having to do with like your unhealthy ego, your shadow side, and it's just funny because it's like the shadow wants to be fed, and when that's like a metaphor is what I'm hearing. It's like the shadow wants to be like acknowledged. You need to ask your shadow questions. This is why therapy is such a good idea. But your shadow wants to be like acknowledged, and it wants to be desired. It wants to be loved, and it's right now I'm feeling this energy of abandonment. So this is why we self-sabotage. We can push people away, things like that. Situation, let's go. The obstacle is a Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, so at the end of the day, this is the single card. Everybody knows this is Virgo, right? So Nine of Pentacles, this talks about being single isn't the the win here. How can I tell you this? Nine of Pentacles, it's the challenge right now. You don't want to be single. It's like people think that being single is such a good time, and we all need to be single for a certain time, but we are supposed to be in relationships. Okay, so your challenge is being single, and you also your challenge is your physical and financial health, you as your own person. And again, it's all coming from this self-sabotage card. You could be self-sabotaging your health and your finances also. And again, being single and by yourself isn't good for your finances. Everybody knows two streams of income are better than one. Let me see your present, recent past, near future, external, outcome. Oh, can't use that one. I don't use cards that fall on the ground. People do that. I don't do that. Let's go prayers and fears, Spirit. Prayers and fears. Prayers and fears. Yeah. Prayers and fears, external. Let's go outcome. Outcome. Wait, prayers and fears, I said. Yeah, prayers and fears, outcome. Let's go with your best advice. Best advice. Ten of Cups. Yeah. Ten of Cups. Let me see the foundation of this reading. Why are we here? Knight of Wands, okay, and underlying energy, we have the Three of Wands here. Okay, right, okay. Recent past. So the masculine energy is coming here as in the recent past. Could be an Aries. Who do I have? I have Virgo, Sagittarius, Libra. Just the energy. Doesn't really have to mean anything. I have a Gemini. And I have here more Virgo energy here. Right, okay. I'm hearing that it's not looking good. There's just a lot of work to. There's a lot of conflict here right now in the present moment for whoever this is for. It's the Five of Wands. There's a lot of conflict. People, a lot of fighting, a lot of self-sabotage going on here, and it's affecting your financial and physical health. Underlying energy, okay, I am getting big energy on the masculine here. Just being in a place where they're actually not really being open to focusing on a relationship. I don't see any breakup cards, but I do see like a lot of sadness here and conflict. Yeah, the masculine here, Aries Sagittarius energy. This is really the masculine is seeing wasn't really ready for a relationship in their life. It could be having to do with experience, age. It does take masculines longer to really build value or like go on their spiritual journey, right? That's more of the feminine thing, right? So that's the thing. So I can see the masculine energy pretty much here acting like they're not ready for this, but you guys are in a relationship, and they do think about, I'm hearing like being in and out of this connection, and it's bringing conflict and it's bringing self-sabotage. You have two knights here. You have like three masculine energies here. Could be of a thing, but the near future I'm seeing here with the Knight of Swords. It's funny because there's so many court cards. Let's get a clarifier on these court cards. Thank you, Spirit. More court cards, of course. Yeah, you're masculine on a spiritual level, which is really working on themselves and passion in the recent past, but they do have love for you. They do have love, 100%. But they're just on a different journey, basically. Yeah, I can see the feminine energy was looking for someone who was attractive. This person, your masculine is attractive, King of Wands. They're coming up as the King of Wands, Knight of Wands, and you were kind of looking for attractiveness more than other things, and that's why we're in this situation right now. And there's conflict here. Right, when you were looking for love, you were looking for attractiveness and less on character, is what I'm saying. But your person is on the journey of being able to love someone, having the emotional capabilities of doing that. The feminine here is in love. The masculine is still on their journey for the truth. Okay. I do see you guys. I don't see no breakup cards. I do see you making it work. The masculine is just on their way, and they're gonna get it sooner than later. Like, it's gonna be really quick in the near future. Because the feminine here is in love, and this is who you pick. They're on their way to their journey. I do see you again being in a relationship with this person. I do not see any breakups. Your best advice is the 10 of Cups. But this 10 of Cups is a little bit different. It's definitely just talks about, I feel like, you as a person needing to do what you need to do to have structure. It could be for your family, children, things like that. If you guys have children together, it could be a marriage here also. Like I said, your best advice is the 10 of Cups. I'm always gonna recommend to keep the families together. But right here, there's a lot of shadow work that needs to be done. Therapy, counseling needs to be done in order for you to, I'm hearing, survive this. But that's not a good energy. Survive. 10 of Cups is your best advice, but it's like almost like putting yourself as the priority and letting what's good for you be good for everyone around you. I think that's the energy here with the 10 of Cups. If you do have a family dynamic, right? External, so this is your person. Wow, you got a Magician, you got a High Priestess. There's the masculine and the feminine energy, and there's the 5 of Cups. So your person, I'll be honest, again, they do love you, but they're just in a place where they have to do things by themselves. For them, it's very much a spiritual journey. I do think there is some secrets here, I can't lie, with the High Priestess. Sometimes they're not able to express themselves best fully. With the Magician, High Priestess, though, they definitely could have a secret here. that they were going to regret later on. Knight, Queen of Wands, Seven of Pentacles reverse. Yeah. Death card, best five, Six of Swords. Now, the thing is, with your person, I don't see them with the masculine energy. Like, again, I don't really see a breakup in the near future or anything like that. But I do see having to leave and break up and move into better things if things don't get better. And if this person, if your masculine is keeping secrets and other people like that and not willing to wait and put in the effort, you're just going to have a feeling of regret. Now, I don't see breakup cards really, except for this death card that came later in the reading. But your prayers and fears, again, is the Five of Pentacles. You're scared of not having financial security and even your physical health. That's like the biggest thing right now is being able to have structure, financial security, and physical health. Now, so the outcome here is the Hermit. So again, I do see you to, again, this is the situation. The first card, everything is being affected by this self-sabotage. So the way this energy is I feel like both parties are self-sabotaging one way or another. Because you could have a family together, and I'm always going to recommend staying together for the children. But if someone doesn't want to move into a better place, then you have no choice but to be logical. But if your person is willing to do the therapy, the work, the shadow work, the counseling, the spiritual healing, then can be good, right? You guys could have a good, like, I guess, potential. Yeah, you guys need to get healthy, and I'm seeing marriage being a thing as an outcome. And the feminine energy is the one that has to be strict on that. And they need to think about that. Again, if they don't want to do that, they're feeling confused and hung up, you got to do what's best for you. And your best advice at the end of the day could have to be close this cycle with this person if they're not willing to give you the stability. And you may have to, again, if this is not being worked out, the shadow energy, then this cycle has to close, basically. And you know what, like, again, being single is not the thing. Being too independent is not the goal right here. It's a challenge, you know what I'm saying? So, but if it can't be worked out, then yeah, you have to leave. There is love here, but you know how it is. Love isn't enough. Let's finish here with a message from Spirit. This is what I have for you. I get a final message here for group 1 Spirit. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Father. Just a general message, a final message for them. Integrity, up, love. See? Okay, as long as you guys can stay in your integrity, love and integrity, the situation has to be up. Definitely need to do your prayers about that, because again, you have storm. It's like this is a time of boundaries. This is a time that there is going to be some conflict here and things like that, and you need to stay in your integrity and do things for love and lead with love, basically. Oops, 1 second, guys. Okay, yeah, so leading in love is the thing here. I do feel like your energy is giving me more innocence, but again, you're the one that chose this person at where they're at in their journey. So you have to be opened up to either, is this going to bring us structure and stability, or does this have to get ruined? With the Seven of Swords, it is like a ruined card. So there's always choices that need to be made. Love is a choice. You gotta choose love to work on this situation, especially if you have a family here. Your best advice is, as you being good for what's good for you is good for your family. That's the way you should be looking at this. Okay, thank you, group 1. I am available for personal readings and energy healings. Okay, I do love, health, and career readings, wealth readings, and I also do energy work through personalized video or in person. I also do couples energy work and readings. Okay, it's I find it really strong to like bring this into your awareness, and then with the energy healing will help heal your person's and yours actual aura. All right, so I feel like energetically that's where healing begins, and then you can work on all the other kingdoms and aspects that make up you, right, that are seen in the tarot. All right, so take care and God bless you. If you'd like to leave a donation, you can do so in the link tree or in the description. All right, peace. Okay, welcome to my group 2 if you chose this obsidian. All right, so this is for my own relationships. Let me see what we get for you. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Father. For group 2, let's see what I have. And 4. All right, first card, strongest. Let's see what we get. What's the situation going on with you and your relationship? We got a Page of Swords. Kind of a red flag for me, especially with that little red there. Kind of a red flag for me when you get a page as your first card. Especially because we're adults, like pages are kids, immature. It's okay to be a kid like that when you're younger, but when we're adults, this is not the best card to get if we're talking relationships. I like to read for people who are like, 26 and up. Anyways, Page of Swords is someone that just thinks, wanders, contemplates, studies, looking for information, but doesn't take action. That's the energy with your relationship. Obstacle is a 10 of Pentacles. Present moment, recent past, near future. Okay. Near future. I'm hearing external. Prayers and fears. And outcome. Best advice. And your foundation. Oh, Lord. We got a 10 of Swords here. Could be a breakup coming up here, or there's been breakups. Because of the Judgment card, but the Judgment card is like all or nothing. Okay, so the biggest obstacle right now is the 10 of Pentacles. So this is being able to have that financial security at the end of the day in 10-year decades, right? So that's what you're the biggest challenge is right now. And there's too much thinking, not enough doing. And right now we do have the 5 of Pentacles in the present moment. So it's not looking good short-term or long-term on a financial basis. There could be some fertility issues. I recommend checking a holistic practitioner like natural lifestyles to help with that. Do your research. I'm not a doctor. We've got a lot of 10s here. Like, this is crazy. We got 3 10s. 3 10s. Pretty nuts. 10, 10, 10. Equals 2, comes back to 3, equals 3. So this has to do, I'm feeling, with the feminine energy. I can't lie. It feels like the feminine energy here is the one that's doing just the thinking, not the action. And you're going to see that is what's going to affect your health, your financial health in the end of the day. And also in the near future, we have 10 of Wands. This is going to make life hard. Feels like it's tipping over. Feels like you can't do nothing about it. So you really are thinking about breaking up, ending up in this situation. Okay? That's the foundation. There is a breakup here. Best advice is the Page of Pentacles. Okay? Start small. This is a big financial reading because it's your obstacle right now. So start small. Don't try to skip steps. I love when Steve Harvey, I don't agree with everything he says, but Steve Harvey said, in business, find out how to make $10, find out how to make 100, find out how to make 1,000. You should be on like that, right? And it's not overnight. It takes time. We have a justice card here. You guys could be married, for sure. And it's just trying to show you that this is gonna have cause and effect here, right? And then in the end, it doesn't look good. So that's why you need to put a little bit of effort into this situation instead of just thinking. You need to put actual. It doesn't have to be a lot. That's your best advice. It doesn't have to be a lot, but it has to be something that you can physically do, not just think about it. The external, yeah, so this is your person's energy. There's just fighting going on. Let's go more into your person's energy. Yeah, your person is done fighting. It looks like your masculine is always willing to come back to you, but they're just wanting things to get better, 100%. Yeah, the masculine energy does want to make this work, but there's just so much fighting. They're fighting too, like it takes two to tango. But they just want things to get better and to move as a team, and they're willing to put in the effort for the 10 of Cups, for you guys to have emotional fulfillment together. But it's going to take an initial investment, not a lot, but something, 100%. So with the Emperor as your prayers and fears, you're really looking at it as, is this person even ready in their life for this? And on the other side of the coin, you could pray for them to be ready for the situation. You could pray. It looks like the masculine is on the way. I'm seeing more issues with the feminine energy here. I have to be honest, okay? So there could have been a breakup. This is why we're here, 10 of Swords. It could have been a breakup with this relationship, and that's why you're still here, because you still feel like you are in a relationship. The outcome is a Temperance card, so I do see reconciliation, getting back together, with patience and moderation, though. Again, so you're scared that your person isn't ready for anything, but you should be praying that your person gets there, or putting some effort on helping your masculine get there. Now with the Justice card, you guys could need to get married or have an actual court system in place, like papers for you guys. This is the underlying energy, because it's going to bring you security. Marriage is about business. Again, that's why this Justice card is here, and your biggest challenge is 10 of Pentacles, because you're just thinking about it. You're thinking about it, but you need to put effort so you can have this marriage and business lifestyle together, right? And I feel like you just had like a big dawn awakening moment recently, and that's why your finances are suffering right now, and could be your physical health. And that's why it's gonna get harder before it gets easier. It feels like you guys could have broken up, but I do see reconciliation as the outcome. Okay, let me get some cards on which one? Your best advice, Spirit. Okay. So, what's your guys' outcome? Two of Swords, King of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Yeah. Right now, there's just so much going on with you guys, to be honest. It feels like it's a standstill because there is so much going on. Instead of taking a little bit of effort, putting a little bit of effort, it's back and forth. Like I see love here. There could be a new form of relationship. I see Temperance as the outcome. I see reconciliation, or like at least, it's looking good. But again, your best advice is having to put effort. I feel like you having to put effort, the feminine energy, because your masculine is, I feel like, almost like relying on you to become the high priestess. It's like that spiritual advisor for your masculine. Yeah. That's the thing. The way that things are going on right now, there is self-sabotaging that it will go on. Not right now, I don't see it. But if you guys continue, it will. If your person doesn't want to, again, work on the connection, putting effort in. It showed me that they did, but you have to do something about that. Then it's like you have to almost bring the tools and the knowledge needed to make this a virtuous relationship. It feels, because I feel like the feminine has to be the spiritual one, and right, the masculine the logical. That's usually how it goes, gender neutral. So it feels like the feminine needs to put the effort in. The masculine has to be willing to, but the feminine needs to bring the tools to use to make this a better situation, a more virtuous relationship here. But okay, let's hear. You guys could have broken up, but I see you guys getting back together. You're just trying to the masculine is trying to be logical. There is indecisiveness, trying to work on their finances. They're just trying to work on their life and still be in a relationship with you. You're just trying to push off boundaries. You're trying to have boundaries, but it's making sure that you have your, how do you say, pushing away the right things. You gotta push away. I'm seeing that you're having to push away people that are programmed. Like you could have friends, sisters, aunts, whatever, someone that could be trying to attack you and your relationship, and giving you bad advice. So you're making sure that you're not listening to programmed people. Yeah, I'm hearing Miss Independent. Your biggest challenge right now is financial security within a relationship. That's your thing. Being able to be in a long-term commitment. That's why Justice card is the underlying energy, needing to get married or have something there. Can I get a final message for group 2, Spirit? Thank you. Got birthing. So some of you guys, again, I did see could be some fertility issues there in the present moment for some of you, but this is a good card, birthing. I do see you having a child here, potential. We have shifting in the reverse. The issue is that things aren't getting better because I do see you eventually taking the effort, but right now, the way the energy stands, you need to keep things way more simple, including in your lifestyle, your diet. Keep it simple. Don't have any processed foods. Keep it simple. That's how I feel like it's going to help your fertility for some of you, okay? But the way that things are right now, things aren't shifting for the better. They're not shifting for the better. You need healing. I see energy healing in order for you to go up and to get healthier. Lacking faith here, lack of marriage, okay? I see this is all pushing you to become more of a virtuous person. Look it up, the 7 virtues. That's what I'm seeing here. One more card. Take flight. Take flight in the reverse. This is telling you you're supposed to put some sort of effort into this connection instead of leaving the connection. Of course, remain logical and be safe. If you can't be that, then if your person isn't open to healing, getting healthier, red flag. Okay, something to look about. All right, take care and God bless you, group 2. I am available for personal readings and energy healings. I do career, wealth, love, and health readings, okay? I also do energy work. I also do work on couples energy sessions and couples readings if you guys wanted to come together and see how to really heal your situation and continue to get on an upward spiral. That's what I'm here for. If you'd like to leave a donation, you can do so in the link tree, link in the description, okay? Just message me, comment. I like the comments, messages, and you can find me on social media at Ace of Zukar on everything. All right? Take care.